up, Econ team? It's your main guy. Can't say my name, but today I'm going to be talking about externalities. I'm going to be focusing on a negative externality. I'm going to be giving an example of a negative externality and then how you can fix it, and also why it leads to inefficient use of resources. So, starting off, an externality is a cost or benefit that someone gets, that bystanders get from a business doing something. So they're not directly involved, but that it affects them in a positive or negative way. And a negative externality is a way in which it negatively affects them. So the exact definition, which I wrote down here because I came prepared, is something that impacts a person or people who aren't involved negatively in a situation. Now, an example of this that I've picked is farms and their use of pesticides to protect their plants. Obviously, it's good to keep pests away, but it comes at the cost of water can get contaminated, especially if you live near that area. So I have a graph that I'll put up on here with my editing. And as you can see, if I label this graph, you can see the market equilibrium. Above that is the social costs, which takes into account the costs that it has on the people, the negative costs. And those are really the most two important lines. The demand here is not too important, but if we look at the total surplus of the efficient equilibrium and the total surplus of the market equilibrium, which I'll kind of show there. So we'll start with market equilibrium. Market equilibrium is you have to take away any amount that allows to social costs. So I'll put a red circle around those areas, and really what you get is the total surplus of the efficient equilibrium subtracted by that other triangle that's behind there. Meanwhile, the efficient equilibrium is just the efficient equilibrium. Therefore, it is more efficient to just have a efficient equilibrium. And how you get this efficient equilibrium, how you make sure that you can get that supply curve to that point of the social cost curve where you are eliminating the social costs that come with this, is you have to, one solution that I have is the government puts in a corrective tax. And in this case, I labeled the numbers on the side $2, $2.50. So what I'm saying here is you put a 50-cent tax, and that'll shift the supply curve left to the social cost curve to the point where you'll still be able to have pesticides to kill all the pests that get to your plants, but you will also be able to significantly reduce the contamination in the water. There will be, there you go. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.